One book in this whole mess, it's like searching for a needle in a stack of needles.
What? That's a very funny logic. Like looking for a needle in a stack of needles.
Someone there. So you're him? What are you here for, scarred man?
You look like her, but that couldn't be possible.
What smell is that? It's like an pollen with tasty blood caked all over.
I wonder
his
what
hands.
original person Gluttony looked like. Cause
Let me guess. You've come here to take care of the Fullmetal pipsqueak, haven't you? But we can't have that. We have our own special needs after all. He has to keep searching for the Philosopher's Stone.
You're using the boy?
Silly me. Now I think I've said too much.
Who lost? Does that mean I get to eat him too?
okay, so in Fullmetal Alchemist, the homunculi are meant to be people who look like people who try to bring them back to life. Like they were humans, but someone tried to bring them back to life, and so that's how they're formed. But in Brotherhood, a homunculus is just a creation from Father, who is like the main antagonist for Brotherhood. So I kind of love the plot of Fullmetal Alchemist and how that works. There is one homunculus though I cannot fucking stand. And he'll show up later.
It's good to be back. But why are we standing around when the library's waiting for us?
Brother, wait for me!
Come on, what's the big rush, boys?
Library's waiting for us.
Brother, wait for me!
Come on, what's the big rush, boys? It's not as if the library's going anywhere.
After all this searching, we've got our first solid lead. Can't just sit on my butt now.
Major Armstrong, sir, we've been sent to meet you here as you requested.
Well done, troops. I need to go directly to HQ and get back to my other duties. From now on, these two will be guarding you. Introduce yourselves.
Lieutenant Maria Ross reporting, sir.
And I'm Sergeant Denny Block, humbly at your service.
It is an honor to meet you, Fullmetal Alchemist Edward Elric, sir.
Wow! You certainly live up to your name, sir. When they say Fullmetal, they really aren't kidding.
You're talking to the wrong guy.
I'm used to it by now.
Really? You mean this little guy?
Oh.
Sorry, sir. It's just, I thought you'd be fuller and more metal.
Shut up! Come on, Major. We don't need babysitters anymore. We've both been fully repaired.
Sorry, Edward. I'd avoid it if I could.
We've informed the Major that Scar has been spotted around Central again, and
God
he specifically targeted you in the past.
We have no other choice, Edward. You'll just have to put up with it for now.
But you don't need to worry, Fullmetal Alchemist. We'll keep you and your brother safe from harm.
I just hope you don't slow me down.
Wait! We have a car waiting for you!
Sorry about my brother. He's like that with everyone. Don't take it personally.
The boy may not look like much, but he's come through for us on many occasions. So make sure he finds what he came for.
Sir, I'll try.
Oh my god.
But I'm afraid it's too late for that now. As fate would have it, the library's first branch burned down. Just
Damn.
last night.
You gotta be kidding.
Scars on wanted posters all over town, and several eyewitnesses saw him in the area just before the fire started.
Jeez.
Brother,
Decent meetings upon ashes.
And I'm not just saying this because I'm her father, Roy. Everyone agrees. Seriously, you have to hear the girl, and to think she's only 3 years old. She has the voice of an angel.
That settles it. She's gonna be an opera star.
Lieutenant Colonel, some of us have real work to do.
Yeah, I've got loads of it. I never know where the hours in the day go.
Oh my god.
So, Hughes, you think there's a way to use alchemy to send fire through a phone line, torch someone's ear off?
Oh.
I'm not sure, Flame Alchemist. Great question. I'll get my people on it. There is another reason that I called you, though, Roy. Based on eyewitness accounts, we're now certain that Scar was involved in the fire.
Oh yeah.
But from the looks of things, I don't think he acted alone. There's signs of a struggle that got way out of hand.
Jesus, Gluttony.
And Scar, any sign of what happened to him?
There's evidence of the fight dragging into the sewers. His blood-stained clothes washed up further downstream. We don't know if that means he's dead or just naked. On another note, ever since the death of Brigadier General Gran, the rumor mill's been going crazy. People are saying that you're going to be transferred back to Central soon. Of course, there are some factions here putting forth the ridiculous notion that you're the one who's behind these rumors. Can you believe that?
That is ridiculous. Still, a homecoming in Central. It sounds nice.
Be careful, Roy. You've got some enemies around here in very high places.
I'm ready anytime.
My advice to you is to make as many friends as you can around
And get a girlfriend, I think.
when the time comes. Which is why I make this crucial suggestion. You find yourself a wife.
Yep.
Give it a rest!
Please, Colonel, don't take it out on the phone.
Come on, sir, get off the desk.
We've been searching all morning. I'm sorry, but these are the only books that we've recovered.
Out of the whole first branch?
We'll be okay.
I'm sorry, officers, but I'm not seeing any books by Tim Marcoh in the main building. If they'd been moved here from the first branch, there'd be a record of it.
Wait a sec. Isn't it possible that somebody has it checked out right now?
I suppose, but the circulation records were destroyed in the fire.
Damn.
Gotcha.
I guess we're never gonna find that book.
If only we could confirm Dr. Marco's book was even in there last night. That would be a start. Was anyone else working with you at the library who might know?
No, Gerald and I were the only 2 librarians on staff at the first branch.
Just 2 of you?
Being restricted to state alchemists, we didn't get too much traffic.
Well, I guess.
Last time I was there, I remember a mousy girl with glasses on.
Oh, I know. You're talking about Sheska, but you must not have been there lately because she was let go.
Go?
She was an odd duck, never really fit in around here.
Yes, she always had her nose in a book.
Really?
Sheska, oh my god.
Lights are on inside. I'm going in.
You can't do that.
It's nothing but books
God
in there.
damn.
I can't believe somebody actually lives in that.
Excuse me, Miss Sheska, you home? Sheska!
I don't think she's here.
Help me, please. Somebody, please help.
Get her out.
Here somewhere.
I know, just keep digging!
Damn.
Thank you all so much, really. They always said I'd probably die with my head in a book. I just never thought they meant it literally.
Sheska, you used to work in the library's first branch, isn't that right?
That's right. Unfortunately, they fired me for what they called lackluster performance, i.e. reading instead of doing my work. I needed that job. My mom's sick and I've got to pay her bills. But being surrounded by all those books, I couldn't control myself.
Sorry to hear that. Let me just cut to the chase. Do you happen to remember ever seeing a book written by Tim Marcoh while you were working there? It's really important.
By a Tim Marcoh?
Yeah, it would probably have been a thick, handwritten research journal.
Let me see here. Thick handwritten research journal. Tim Marcoh. Oh, yeah, I remember now. It was a leather-bound volume with lots of handwritten pages, very thorough, plenty of detail.
And you're sure about that?
Yeah, I remember all the books, especially the ones in the back.
In the back? Then it was in there, and we'll never get to read it.
Brother.
Damn. Such
Sorry
terrible luck.
I know how upsetting it can be when you can't find that one book you're looking for. It's a tragic story I'm all too familiar with. I myself once scaled the heights and plunged the depths of the highest mountain of books for 3 days, but still didn't find the elusive tome.
And that's how she got stuck under the books.
It's so tragic, so very tragic.
Don't do that, Sheska. You helped us out. Thanks to you, we at least know that the book really existed in there. Now I think I know what my next move is.
What? You mean it's not totally a lost cause?
I'm gonna transmute the ashes of these books to their original forms.
That would be incredible! You can really do something like that?
Watch and learn.
Why didn't he think of doing that in the beginning before doing that?
Is that what I was supposed to be watching for?
I guess we're just not meant to read it.
Actually, if you want, I can reproduce the book for you, no problem. I've got a photographic memory, you see, so I can recreate any book I've ever read. And since I did read that book while I was working there in the library...
You can do that? Then why in the world didn't you say so earlier?
Well, because people have always made fun of me for it. But if I can be of some help...
Well, that was
Alrighty,
fast.
it's all here, As you can see, it's a pretty long book, so it took me 3 whole days to get it all down on paper.
Only 3 days?
And this entire pile is Marco's research? Are you sure?
Yep. Detailed step-by-step instructions for everything from appetizing appetizers to delectable desserts. It's Tim Marco's 1,000 recipes for making magic in the kitchen.
Damn. That's crazy.
1 tablespoon of sugar, a pinch of salt, a dash of pepper. Nothing too magical about this recipe.
You think maybe you got the wrong author?
Not a chance. I reproduced verbatim what Dr. Marcoh wrote in those journals.
It was all for naught. Sorry, Fullmetal.
I don't know. So, Sheska, you're positive every word's precisely as it was in Dr. Marco's version?
Oh, yes, sir. No doubt about it.
Sheska, you really are an amazing talent. Lieutenant, make sure she's properly compensated. You'll see a figure there. Go to the State Alchemist Treasury and have them take that amount out of my research budget. Al, come on.
I'm right behind.
But I'm security! Take care of this block.
Wait, he needs that book.
I don't get it. What the heck is he going to do with the cookbook?
Bake a cake?
Bake a cake.
If he can authorize that kind of expenditure, he really must have some reputation.
Yep.
Sir, wait up! Where are you going to now?
We're gonna hole up in the Central Library's main building for now. After all, they've got the best resources for this sort of work.
No way. A library was Scar's last mark, and he's still at large. It's impossible for us to protect you in that kind of public venue.
Figuring out a way to do your job right is your problem, Lieutenant Ross. Getting the Philosopher's Stone is mine.
Damn. He's brutal in this show.
Please try to understand. We finally got a lead.
This song was so menacing for no reason this time.
So these are Marco's notes. On the surface, they appear to be an ordinary cookbook.
You really think the secret to the stone is in here?
It does make sense. Marcoh didn't want just anyone to read it, so he wrote it in code. As for the cookbook disguise, you know what they say? Alchemy was born in the kitchen. So now all we have to do is crack
when
this.
you think about it, that's kind of how you explain how the human body was to Rose in the church.
Secret language of his. No sweat.
Dun, 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 dun.
Damn, so much for that whole no sweat business. Get a marker, make a few columns. I thought it'd be easy.
It'd be a whole lot faster if we could just ask Marcoh.
We're trying to keep the military out of the loop here, Al. Marco's in the Fuhrer's custody now.
Wakey, wakey. So how you doing there, boys?
Lieutenant Colonel, what's the matter? Been too busy to come say hello?
It's these damn Scar spottings lately. Got us chasing our own tails. So, Al, did you get the full body repair you needed?
Yes, sir. Good as new.
They sure are chummy with the Lieutenant Colonel, don't you think?
Lieutenant Colonel Hughes. If there were to be an attack here, we could not ensure the safety of these two as we've been ordered. They should return to the command center now.
I told you, Ross, don't get in my way.
Lieutenant Colonel, as long as Scar remains at large, security of State Alchemist must be a top priority.
Sorry, Ed, but I'm afraid Lieutenant Ross does have a point.
Don't say that.
But then again, this really isn't my jurisdiction. Why don't you take it up with Major Armstrong?
No, please, anybody but
We really don't
Armstrong.
have to do that.
Lieutenant, do it now. I can feel it. Begging.
What I'd like to do is give you extra protection, Ed, but between hunting down Scar and scrambling to replace the case files that were destroyed in the fire, my men are all completely tied up right now.
All your case files? You mean they were stored in the first branch, too?
Yeah, affidavit, suspect list, crime scene logs, all of it.
You're in luck.
Really? I know I wasn't supposed to look through those military records, but I ran out of books to read while I was working there.
Well, that's what we wanted to hear.
If she can actually do what you say she can, Ed, that would certainly be a big help for us.
She can do it all right, trust me. So what do you
Oh
say?
my god, what's
Does
with the
she have
animation
job?
on his face?
Honestly? You mean a weirdo like me whose only skill is reading might be able to work for the military?
Don't sell yourself short. The world needs people who really care about something and work hard at it.
Do what you need to do.
You have a gift, Sheska. You should own it. Be proud of yourself.
Thanks, Al. All right, I'll take the job if you want me to. Thank you for your consideration.
Sure, you're hired. And now that that's all settled, let's get right to work. And you should know I pay better than Ed.
Oh,
Thank
wow.
you so much.
Well, yeah, that's kind of true. I mean, he is higher ranked.
I guess you win again, Ed. Now I can free up a couple of additional soldiers to cover the security in the library for me.
Oh my god.
Wow, thanks, pal. I wasn't even thinking about that as a possible outcome.
Right.
Right.
Night, everyone. Don't work yourselves too hard.
Just a minute, Lieutenant Colonel.
Lieutenant Ross, I know full well what you're going to say to me now, but I know those boys too, and they'll do whatever they want regardless of whether we give them permission or
That's
not.
very true.
All that we can do is protect them as best as we can. I expect your cooperation.
I can't agree with you just giving them a blank ticket, encouraging them to continue despite all of the danger. With all due respect, sir, they're only children.
There's more going on here than you understand. Those two children in there have the ability to find something that no one else can. This state's future is in their hands, and as adults, it's our job to enable them. When you have kids, you'll understand.
Brother!
Okay. Oh, you mean the backstory of how it went? Jeez. Oh. Damn. He really got fucked up. She set a fire. Oh wow. The animation is very creepy. So it wasn't really an explosion that caused it, it was more of a fire.
You're homunculi.
Clever. I didn't know there were some humans who knew that word, let alone believed that we exist.
Oh wow. And there goes the blowing up of the floor again. His AKA escape route.
So sad. I didn't get to read him.
Yes, a pity. I would have liked to have verified Marco's research journal, but I guess it makes no difference now.
Damn.
Oh, you're awake. Really wasn't expecting that. I thought we were gonna have to bury you for sure.
Where am I?
Hey, it's true that you're an Ishbalan, isn't it? Don't worry, it's not bad.
He's got
Everybody
red eyes
else
too.
around this colony is too.
Why is he scared?
Grandpa, he's up. He's not dead.
Oh, you must be quite the stubborn mule to have come back from that one. Well, you're the one, aren't you? The one on all their wanted posters. You can relax, warrior. There's none among us who would sell out one of our own people.
I had no idea there were this many Ishbalans alive after the massacre.
It's not just here, my son. There are settlements like this scattered all across the country. Our people are thriving. O sons of Ishbala, the entirety of the world is the bosom of the Lord our God.
They still haven't found what they're looking for, huh? I haven't the foggiest clue what they're doing in there, but I wish they'd give it a rest so we could go home.
It won't happen.
It won't
Look,
happen.
They won't
as
give
long
up
as the
until they
research
get what
goes
they
on,
can.
yeah.
And we just give them
They
invisible
just never give
security
up.
until they do.
Damn it! I get it now. Why they all call this quest the Devil's Errand. Why they either quit their research or are driven insane by it.
Easy.
The secret, Al. The last ingredient of the stone. It's live human beings.
Hey, what's the matter?
Just when I thought.
This is when
Just
the quest
when I thought
becomes
it was
very,
finally
very
within our
crazy.
grasp.
You're leaving?
Thank you for all your help.
You know, you could stay.
I guess in a way that's kind of how the fake philosopher's
Regardless
stones
of my
always break,
intentions,
because
too many things that
that
betray God's
final
law.
ingredient of a human probably never happens, and so that's how it breaks.
That tattoo, it's incredible.
Yes.
This is a gift from my brother.
It was a gift my brother gave to me.
Yeah.
So I couldn't forget.
Oh my god. So now we have discovered what the Philosopher's Stone is made of, which is obviously human ingredients. And yes, it becomes very, very crazy after this. Once everyone figures out like what the stone is made of, what the ingredients are, and then it just becomes crazier and crazier from here on out. Oh my god. Now I'm kind of scared for the episodes coming up because something crucial happens and I know I'm gonna cry my ass off. If you're a Fullmetal Alchemist fan, you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. Also comment down below what you want me to react to next, and I'll do it. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Give this a thumbs up.